With the release of Animal Crossing New Horizons for the Nintendo Switch, I thought it'd be a good time to go over my Animal Crossing collection. I've been an Animal Crossing fan since the very first game on GameCube. Sadly, I no longer have that one, so in its place, I'm going to use this KK Slider Amiibo just to talk about Animal Crossing for GameCube. I bought it at launch way back in the day on GameCube, and it was a blast. I ended up getting my two brothers to play, my mother, and even my cousin. It was a great experience. It came with the memory card. My mom bought 2 strategy guides. The reason why I no longer have Animal Crossing for GameCube is because my cousin borrowed it, and she just enjoyed that game so much. She had her own village. We used to go to her village. She used to come to ours, and she just kept it, but she eventually gave me enough money in order for me to buy Animal Crossing City Folk for Wii. And this is what I ended up purchasing, and I played this for about 6 years with my spouse, on and off. This is a lot of memories. Really went in depth on this game. Played it for, again, like I said, over the span of 6 years. My spouse, she would play it for 6 hours straight on Sundays, no lie. It was that good. We ended up getting a perfect town. We had all of our flowers. We upgraded all of our tools, and it was just a blast having this. And I will keep this until the day I die. I love Animal Crossing, and Animal Crossing City Folk is definitely tied probably with the original GameCube version as my favorite Animal Crossing. However, just playing about 6 hours of New Horizons, and that will probably be my favorite Animal Crossing when everything is all said and done. But Animal Crossing City Folk, this is the Nintendo Selects version, and I really thoroughly enjoyed this iteration of the game. The next game I have is Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. This, sadly, I believe bombed. I know Nintendo needed a game to release during the year that this game came out. And this, of course, was HD Animal Crossing, but not the way that people wanted it. It is a Animal Crossing board game that came with 2 amiibo. I believe Isabelle and Digby, if I remember correctly. I bought this, I think, new for $14 or $21 on Amazon. And I never did play it, but I always wanted to. I remember telling friends that are looking forward to a mainline console HD Animal Crossing to just relax, because one day we would get one, and this is just kind of a filler game in between. I like Animal Crossing, and maybe one day I will get back to playing this, because it does seem kind of fun. It's just a digital board game, and who doesn't like that, and who doesn't like Animal Crossing themed games? I know I do, but this is definitely another part of my Animal Crossing collection. And of course, no Animal Crossing collection is complete without 2 copies of Animal Crossing New Leaf. Yes, not 1, but 2 copies of this game. I came in way late on playing this. I didn't have a Nintendo 3DS until years after the console launched. But when I did, I made sure my spouse has one as well, and we both had copies of Animal Crossing New Leaf. And I believe I got this around the time I think it's called the Welcome Amiibo update released. So there's a lot of new content, Amiibo interaction, and just a blast. Now, I didn't play this as long as we played Animal Crossing City Folk. We played this for a shorter period of time, but I think we played for hundreds of hours over the course of a couple, not a couple months, but probably like 6 months to a year. We just played a whole lot versus, a little bit here and there over 6 years. But I did have a lot of fun with doing, the daily quests for the Meow coupons, I believe, and going to the campgrounds. I bought Amiibo cards in order to go to the campgrounds. I remember scanning in my Wolf Link Amiibo in order to get Wolf Link as a villager, and he lived right next door to me. So there's a lot of good memories here and a lot of new iterations, added to this game over previous entries. And again, just had a lot of fun playing with my spouse during those 2016 or 17. So good memories here, and 2 copies on the shelf. The next one I don't really have much to talk about, because again, my spouse is a huge Animal Crossing fan, and I decided to give her Happy Home Designer, kind of a spin-off that includes an Amiibo card that you kind of take requests and create houses for your favorite Animal Crossing characters. I didn't really get to play a lot of it, but this was really during the push of the Amiibo era of Nintendo, and it looked fun. And who knows, maybe I'll borrow this and play it myself one day, but right now I do have my hands full with the newest Animal Crossing game for Nintendo Switch. And finally, Animal Crossing New Horizons. This is just wow. This is basically the culmination of the Animal Crossing experience. All the game's best features all rolled into one, plus so much more crafting elements. There's stuff to do every day with the Nook Miles, like kind of mini quests or quests that you can do, and you get perks from doing that, rewards, and that you can trade in order to get even more items. I mean, it's just fun. The entire game is improved on all fronts. I haven't had anything that I was nitpicking about so far, and I think it's a blast on how we need to craft our tools in the beginning of the game, and we have all these different items we can pick up and sell. It's so much more complete and with a lot more to do, I feel. And of course, this is my spouse's physical version. I bought a digital copy, so we'd have our own each. She has her own Nintendo Switch, and she actually got one just to play this game. And speaking of Nintendo Switches, this is her Nintendo Switch, and I think you can already know since it's the Animal Crossing video, but this is the Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch Special Edition. It barely fits into the frame, but I'll just kind of poke this in here. This is hers, and it's very awesome, and it looks great. The controllers look even better than they do, in person than they do on camera or online. But when she started playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, she had a in-game letter from Nintendo saying that, thank you for using the special edition Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, and they gave her this Joy-Con set inside the game. So that was pretty cool. A little perk from buying this and playing the Animal Crossing game with the special edition. But that is going to do it for my Animal Crossing collection. I have all the mainline games, I believe, except for the GameCube one in my, my collection or in my possession. But, maybe one day I'll rebuy that just to complete it. But I have a lot of memories with all these games, with most of these games, I should say. The two on the right didn't get, a lot of time to play it, while the ones on the left, I have sunk so much time in, and I will be sinking so much more time into this one. Definitely 100 hours. Maybe more, that's just scratching the surface when you play 100 hours. And of course, if you want to see me talk about my Animal Crossing Amiibo collection, I do have a video up ranking these and the characters. And, you can never have too much Animal Crossing. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble. And I'll see you in the next video.